Hello, everyone. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Today, I'd like to discuss on digital modulation. Our topic for today's discussion is on EVM, error factor magnitude. Today, I'm going to show you how this EVM can actually help to quantify how good is a digital modulation for digital communication. This is my email. If you have any question regards on today's discussion, please drop me an email. Before I continue, I'd like to urge you guys to support this channel by pressing the like and subscribe button. Please also turn on your notification bell. Thank you so much, guys. This diagram here shows the 16 QAM constellation diagram. There are 16 dots in this constellation diagram. At any point of time, one of the dot will light up, which indicate 4 bits of data per symbol is transmit or receive. Hence, this is how does this 16 QAM indicate the bits of data. We also increase the numbers of level of QAM from 16 to 32. From here, the same rules apply. At any point of time, one of the dot will be appeared, light up. So with this, 5 bits of data per symbol is actually transmit. And you can imagine more and more levels of QAM. This is a 64 QAM. In this 64 QAM, 6 bits of data per symbol will be able to transmit at any point of time. This is 256 QAM. Okay, in this 256 QAM, 8 bits of data per symbol is actually transmit. What is the motivation to show you this 16, 32, 64, and 256 QAM? From here, you can see that when we actually increase the level of QAM, you actually increase the numbers of bits to be able to transmit at any point of time. When more and more bits is able to transmit, this actually improve our throughput. So 16, I can actually get 4 bits of data. 32, I can get 5 bits of data. And if we can continue to increase the numbers of QAM, the numbers of bits of data is also improved. So from here, you can see how we actually improve the numbers of bits transmit by increasing the numbers of level in QAM. We also have 1024 QAM and also 4096 QAM. However, I do not want to show it to you because you can imagine that basically you can see a lot of dots in this 1024 or 4096 QAM. In fact, Wi-Fi increasing the throughput by increasing the higher order of QAM. Every new Wi-Fi generation, higher data rate are achieved by encoding more data bits per symbol. Higher order QAM enable to transmit more data bits while maintaining the same spectrum footprint and therefore achieve better efficiency. Okay, so this is one generation behind. We talk about this AC standard 802.11 AC, which is the Wi-Fi 5. Okay, they actually use this 256 QAM, where 8 bits of data are encoded every symbol. This is our era now. Currently, we are at Wi-Fi 6. Okay, we are using this 802.11 AX standard. So they support up to 1024 QAM, okay, where 10 bits of data are encoded. Okay, so this will be the future trend, 802.11 BE. So they introduced this 4096 QAM modulation, okay, with 12 bits of data per symbol. I guess everyone know that the motivation is to increase the numbers of order of QAM. Okay, but why we are not able to put more and more level of QAM? Okay, because of error. Let's discuss about the noise in the constellation diagram. Okay, so this is a QPSK constellation diagram. So these are the 4 perfect dot where there is no noise incurred. Okay, so remember for QPSK, there are 4 dot. Dot indicate a perfect channel where there is no noise at all. If we have white noise, can you see all these little dots that hovering around the perfect channel? Okay, so this actually introduce some noise in this constellation diagram. And another one is, let's say we have this phase jitter. Okay, you can see that this actually indicate that the phase there is some error. Okay, so this is basically what are the possible noise in the constellation diagram. Let's study in depth what is EVM, error vector magnitude. EVM is the most commonly used modulation quality matrix in digital communication. A signal sent by an ideal transmitter or receiver by a receiver would have all constellation points precisely at the ideal location. However, various imperfection and impairment cause the actual constellation point to deviate from the ideal location. EVM is a measure of the deviation of the actual constellation point from their ideal location in the constellation diagram. So in short, let me use a diagram to explain what is EVM. Okay, so this is a QPSK. Okay, for example, when the message is 00, they have a phase of 45. So this is how they indicate this message 00. When message is 01, they have a phase of 135. So imagine this is 135 degree. And by appearing in this red dot, okay, it shows that the message is 01. Okay, when the message is 10, having a phase shift of 315, from here all the way to here, having a phase shift of 315, it indicates a message 10. Last but not least, when the phase is at 225, okay, it indicates a message of 11. Okay, I would like to focus in this quadrant in order to show you how EVM can play a role to quantify how good is this digital modulation. Okay, so this is what I have shown you, this 1/4 from here. Okay, ideally, the dot should constantly appear at this ideal location. So therefore, this is called an ideal symbol location. However, the measured locations can be slightly different, okay, because of the impairment which I have shown to you. So this is ideal. If this dot is over here, okay, which means that it's ideal. However, in the real practical case, okay, this may not be visible all the time. Some of the time, there will be some deviation, and this is the indication of the deviation. So the blue color dot is where we measure. Instead of exactly at this green color dot, it appeared over here. So there are 2 forms of error. One, we call this magnitude error. So this is the magnitude error that create the measurement over this point here. Next, we have this phase error. And because of the contribution of magnitude and phase error, we actually have this error vector. Okay, an error vector is a vector in the IQ plane between the ideal constellation point and the point received by the receiver. Okay, so this table here shows the IEEE EVM requirement. Okay, you can take a look on the last column over here. Anything more than this number, okay, which means that it actually out of the requirement of this BPSK. And with this, you actually incurred one more additional bit of error, which increase the overall bit error rate. With this, I'd like to end my discussion. Please help to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys.